We've heard that people building an earthbag root cellar have to be poor and uneducated to build a primitive piece of garbage like this. Let's talk about it. Crew, you gonna help us today? Huh? You gonna help us build our root cellar? I see the early bird gets the worm. I guess if the worm was a incredibly long, four-pronged piece of equipment from hell. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Green Dream Project. We're trying to start out course number 13. Lucky number 13. Jess is doing the barbed wire. I adjusted the pole compass, about to start on the dirt work. So many rocks. Trying to get this done today, but we got family in from out of town. Trying to spend some time with them. Good quality family time amongst the build. The gorilla cart can be nice. It can hold a lot of dirt, which is good, but I'm not a huge fan of using the gorilla cart for this because one, it holds a lot of dirt. It makes it a lot heavier. And two, sometimes it's tough to get it around tight spots. But the nice part is with the four wheels, kind of keeps a little balance. Sometimes with the wheelbarrow, it's got to be pretty level. If it's off just a little bit and you take too much dirt off one side, guess what? Psh, everything collapses. You know about that, right?
Nope.
She doesn't know about that. Good morning. We're about to do something unusual for the day. Family's in town. You're about to meet up with them, eh?
Yep, going out for breakfast.
Oh, crew's excited! So we've already kind of received some comments just on the way we build here. And nothing that we've personally taken to heart, but something we felt that there's some misconceptions out there, and we just kind of wanted to address those.
I think there's this idea that some people have that building with earthen materials or natural materials is for poor people. It's for people who are unskilled or uneducated, and that it's just junk. So we wanted to talk about that and how, in a way, it's true. But let's talk about why that might be okay.
I'm going to fill every little bit I can during this time, because the dirt goes quick. Once the bags start filling, it's be gone in no time. Meanwhile, the second loop is coming along really well over here. Almost done, huh?
Almost done.
That means I gotta get my butt in gear. I don't know if you've noticed this in other videos. She used to do one round, cut it, then start again, do another round, cut it. Now, she doesn't even stop. It's just one strand of barbed wire that she takes all the way around, crisscrosses, and then she does the other one, then cuts it. It's all one strand.
So yeah, we don't have a lot of money. A lot of what we do out here might be considered a little primitive to the average middle-class American. We do a lot of things by hand. We use a lot of simple materials. We try to reuse materials if we can, or use natural materials. And we do a lot of hard physical labor.
Don't worry, I'll get this one.
Oh, thanks.
This type of building is not for the faint of heart. I'm not gonna say your normal, typical building isn't without its work, but this is definitely some hard labor out here. Constantly shoveling, constantly smashing bags in. It's tough physically.
And we're using soil to build this structure that comes right here from our own land.
This is kind of how I'll keep the ball rolling. Just took a little break in between bags, which gives me time to fill the cans. That'll clear enough dirt here, then I can fill this up. That way I can try and keep the dirt flowing. Then we'll have this done in no time because it just makes quick work of these bags. If we have the dirt here, we could just keep going down the line. Surprise! Happy birthday!
It's not my birthday.
It's not your birthday, but this is your birthday gift. Don't expect nothing when it comes rolling around.
Wow.
Ha ha!
Now, people say that it's for uneducated people.
What bag are we on, Jess? Call it out.
12?
Number 12, yeah! One more and we're halfway there.
So while we do have a formal education, it's not in architecture or engineering or anything like that. One of the great things about this type of building is that people don't need a ton of highly specialized training to do it.
It's very simply put together. You really only need to follow a couple of specific rules, and then you can build amazing structures. I really feel like this method's been working out pretty well. You can kind of scoop up your own dirt.
Yeah.
Because then I can just kind of keep shoveling. That way the supply of dirt is constant.
You like non-stop shoveling?
That's what our audience likes, non-stop shoveling.
And is it junk? The bags that we're using here, they're misprinted grain and feed bags.
Normally in production, you get misprinted bags like this, misprinted packaging material. It's just gonna get tossed.
So, I mean, that's garbage.
We bought them before they ended up tossing it out, so we can make use of these things to build our home.
To build something permanent.
What are you doing? Didn't anyone tell you you gotta finish your dinner before you start eating dessert? You should finish the first dirt pile before going out of the second dirt pile. Does that make sense?
You gotta finish the dirt dinner before you have the
Dirt dessert. Either way, you're gonna be eating a lot of dirt.
This was kind of the concept that the developer of this technique really had in mind. So Nader Khalili was an architect. He did some work with NASA and some other space studies programs on how human settlements might be developed on the moon or Mars. That was theoretical work, but he actually started putting it into real-life practice here on Earth to help provide emergency shelters for refugees and the homeless. And it was ideal because it was very low cost and it was something that common people were able to build for themselves. He also worked to introduce this type of building into the Uniform Building Code. It was extensively tested and found to be able to withstand beyond what was required for earthquakes and just durability and stability of the structure. So while it is simple materials, it is very strong. So if you look at that in terms of quality, I mean, it's kind of hard to beat that.
Yeah, so if you want to call this simplistic and housing made for poor people, I'll wear that with pride, because if I can build my own house for a lot cheaper than your traditional building material, and it's more efficient, safer, I'll take it and I'll wear that with pride. Mud daub.
It's our mud.
Get away from our mud. Ah, nature. Oh! How's it feel, Jess? 13 is done.
Done.
Lucky number 13.
We didn't even get stung by anything today.
Very true. I was gonna say that, yeah, we didn't get harassed. That's a good sign. So with that being said, we've definitely made a decision on what we're doing with the bees. I think you've ordered the new queen. That should be here soon. So that's another project that we're gonna have to do soon. You ready for that?
No.
Okay, but in the meantime, Justice family is here from out of state, so we're gonna be spending some time with them too. I'm not sure how much building we'll get done in the next couple weeks, but we're certainly gonna give it a shot. We only have a few more courses before we reach the top. Very exciting. All right, guys, we'll catch you in the next video. Hopefully, we'll be at that top soon, and we'll seal this thing up. All right, guys, later. We'll catch you in the next video.